Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Divisional Public School and Inter College Lahore. Today we are gonna start the lecture 3 of grade 5 science series lectures. This is all about unit 7, that is matter and water cycle. Here we will cover up exercises because you have to answer me quickly, so first boost up your mind with this cup of coffee. Here Miss Marosh with you. Hi everyone, before you finish your coffee cup, let me recall some important points from lesson 1 and lesson 2. In lesson 1, we have seen that matter is anything that has mass and it takes up space. Mass is the amount of matter inside an object. Volume is the space occupied by an object. And matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. Atoms move faster on heating and become slow on cooling. Let's recall some more points from lesson 1. In lesson 1 we have seen that matter exists in 3 different states. These are solids, liquids and gases. Each state of matter has its own characteristics and different states of matter are interconvertible. Now let's recall some important points from lesson 2. In lesson 2 we have seen that changes in the states of matter can be reversible and irreversible. Then you participated really well in your quiz time. And finally we have seen that water cycle is a very good example of the reversible changes. In lesson 2, for the first time we came to know that the water we are drinking is billion years old because the water is constantly being recycled by the water cycle. And finally we go through the steps involved in the water cycle. Hey, I hope you enjoyed your coffee. Now let's start today's lesson. Today's lesson is all about exercises. Let me find in the book. Well, I got it at page number 66 and 67. Now let's find the answers. Well, exercise 1 is choose the correct answer. First one, butter going soft on a hot day is an example of. The options are melting, freezing, boiling, or evaporation. Yes, it is melting. The second one is, which of these is not an example of matter? Options are cup of tea, piece of paper, air around us, or sound. It is sound because sound doesn't have mass and it don't occupy space. Third one is, which of these is an example of physical changes? Tearing of paper, burning of paper, burning of wood, and cooking meat. Okay, yes, it is tearing of paper. Now, the chemical changes are reversible, irrepressible, irreversible, or invisible. Yes, chemical changes are irreversible. The fifth one is clouds are formed by hot air rising, water vapors condensing, boiling, or rain falling. Yes, it's water vapor condensing. Now, the exercise 2 is about fill in the blanks. Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. The amount of matter in an object is called its mass. Solids have a dash shape, definite. The three-dimensional space occupied by an object is called its volume. The fifth one is liquids do not have a definite shape but have a definite volume. Particles of the solids are usually arranged in a regular pattern. On absorbing heat, a solid changes into gas. This process is known as sublimation. The eighth one is, upon cooling, a gas changes into liquid. This process is known as condensation. A change of state is also known as physical change. Ice is the dash state of matter, solid. Well, the exercise 3 is about match the definitions in the column A with the correct term in the column B. The first one is the three-dimensional space occupied by an object is called its volume. This is option F in the column B. Second one is the amount of matter in an object is called its mass. This is option E in the column B. Third one is state of matter which has a definite shape and volume is solid. This is option G in the column B. State of matter which has a definite volume but no definite shape. These are liquids, and this is option H in the column B. The fifth one is state of matter which doesn't have a definite shape or definite volume is gas. This is option A in the column B. The change of state in which a solid changes into a liquid is called melting. This is option B in column B. Number 7 is the change of state in which a liquid changes into a solid. This is freezing, and this is option C in the column D. The change of state in which a liquid changes into a gas is called evaporation, and this is option D in the column B. Exercise 4 is about to answer the following questions. According to your booklet and syllabus breakdown, the part 2 is included. That is, what do you understand by physical changes? Give 3 examples of physical changes taking place in your environment. The answer is, the changes which do not produce any new substance are called physical changes. Physical changes are not permanent changes. Examples of physical changes are heating water changes its liquid state into gaseous, tearing of paper, and drying of clothes. With this, our Unit 7 is complete now. Hope you enjoyed the Unit 7 lessons, and good luck for the next lessons, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for watching, everyone.